What is going on, guys? Today we are going to be talking about custom activity indicators. So similar to the activity indicator that Apple provides us with, these can do the exact same thing, but also give it a little bit more flair to your app and add a better user experience. So as you can see, I have 3 activity indicators below. We have a spinning circle, we have 2 rotating circles, and then we have 3 circles that replace themselves after they go through. So we're going to be creating all of these in the coming videos, but today we're going to be starting with this top one of the spinning circle. So I have a new project here, set it up with programmatic UI, and all I have right now is a background color of teal. I will add a link in the description to the starter project, but this is where we're going to start off with. So to start off, we are going to create a subclass of UI view. This will allow us to use this any way we want in the future. So we're going to call it spinning circle view. Import UI kit class, spinning circle view, UI view. There we go. First off, we need to override the init method with CG frame and call super.init frame on frame here. And we are going to wait for our storyboard error here that will come up. All right, so go ahead and fix that. And that is just a storyboard error. Since we're doing programmatic UI, we will not need to worry about that. We are going to create a private func configure. And this is where we're going to store all of our code. So I will fast forward a little bit here and I will go through all of the things that you need for this project. All right, so here we go. We're going to start by declaring the frame of our spinning circle view here. All we're really doing here is making a width and a height of 100. We are going to declare a rect that is going to take in the bounds of this UI view that we just created. So it's going to take in the same width of 100 and height of 100. Creating a circular path, so a UI Bezier path inside of that rect, and it is going to be drawing an oval. Since it is a square, our rectangle is a square actually, it is going to create a circle, which is what we were looking for. The path is just going to create a circle along the same path, so along this circle path. The fill color is we're going to set that to clear. So if we wanted a circle inside, we could set that to a different color and we would see a circle. The stroke color is going to be similar to a border color on a different UI view. So we're setting that to red. The line width is 10, once again, similar to a border width. Stroke end, so this is defaulted to 1, which is going to be the entire circle. Since we only want a quarter of the circle to appear, the outer line, we're going to set that to 0.25, which will give us a quarter. And then this line cap at the end here is going to make the edges rounded, so it just makes it look a little bit neater. And since it is a sublayer, as you can see up here, spinning circle is a CA shape layer. So since it is a sublayer, we have to add a sublayer to the spinning circle view class. So this right now isn't going to animate at all, but we are going to add it to the view, as we can see here, so that we can see what we are working with. So adding a new function, so private func configure spinning circle view. View.add subview, because it is the entire spinning circle view. I am just realizing I did not declare that yet. So let spinning circle view equal spinning circle view. And we also need to call a frame on this. Dot frame equals CG rect. We are going to go view.center.x minus 50. So minus half of the width, so that it'll actually appear in the center rather than the origin would push it all the way or 50 points to the right. So we want that to appear in the actual center. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this really quickly. All right, perfect. So as you can see, we have our quarter circle, or quarter outline, I should say. But it does not animate. You can do whatever you want. It's not going to animate yet because we have not made that yet. So we're going to go back into our spinning circle view subclass, and we are going to create a animate function. We don't want to make this private because we are going to call it from our view controller. So here we are just going to run a UI view.animate, and what we are going to do here is actually transform the view. So we're going to rotate the entire outer view rather than just a circle. I found this to be a little bit easier to work with, and that's just the way that I decided to go about it. So we are going to have a duration of 1. Once again, you can change that depending on how fast you want it. Delay of 0. We are going to make this linear because we want it to be uniform, the speed to be uniform all the way across the animation. And here we want self.transform equals CG affine transform and rotation angle of .pi. So since this is, we're going to get a little bit into our trigonometry here, and we want it to rotate 180 degrees, which is equivalent to .pi. On completion, we are going to actually run another animate function here. So same thing, and all this one is going to do is transform back to its original spot. Rotation angle of 0, and that will return us back. And in this completion handler, we are going to recursively call self.animate. So going back to our view controller, we have everything set up that we need. So we're going to call add gesture recognizer, UI tap gesture recognizer, and all this is going to do is just add a tap gesture recognizer for when the user taps the screen to make it start animating. We could throw this in view did appear, but I'm just going to do it like this. So view tapped, func, view tapped, and we are going to do spinning circle view dot animates. All right, perfect. As you can see, we have the same thing, but now once we tap, it is going to animate. So there we go, that is working perfectly. Stay tuned for the next video, and I will get those 2 other activity indicators out to you as soon as I can. Stay tuned, be sure to like and subscribe for those next ones, and I'll see you soon.